EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Finds an alley to the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't react to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he should have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Sanders is good. And Falcons move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Is caught by Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Olave is the motion man. They run on the jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On second down, they'll run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the outside. Catch made by London. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown is. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Second down and 8. Olave is the motion man. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The right side to Olave. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second and a yard. Now a give on the ground. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing now from the gun. That's deep for Olave. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This one on target to Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback
he is in. Irv Smith. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Saints 17. Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look London's way again. Just complete again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That deep for Olave. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will cut the deficit down to 4.
Rookie to kick off for the Saints.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score, Falcons 28, Saints 24.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at the 32. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And here's Bijan. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. On first down, right back to Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Saints have got it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Olave is the motion man. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down, as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run here. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Olave is the motion man. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick to the ground.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. He's got his man. That's Olave. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got
seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Here's Robinson. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? With it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll get the first down inside the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Saints. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and